Cactus. Let's go.
We've got your wrestling, matchups, rankings, defeats. We've got your takedowns, upsets. Who won it? Who got beat?
We're Mike, Jack, and Mike. We've got those controversial calls. Top ranked challengers, but most of all, it's the best wrestling talk you ever
I think
heard.
Joey Blaze has upset potential.
We are Cactus Wrestling.
After a jam-packed weekend of wrestling, it is time for our still too early winners picks. Jack, Mike L, and Mike M. As you can see on the left-hand side, we did this back in April, right after the season ended. We put our way too early. Now it's still too early. We're going to see if anything changed. Spoiler alert, Mike Long said that not much might change. I mean, you're going to have to do a couple because two of them are redshirted.
I have to do a couple.
Yeah. But we'll see how the other ones do. But first, we have one of the OGs with a speak pipe message, Mr. Stetson Starkey. Let's play it.
Hey guys, it's Stetson Starkey, longtime fan and commenter. Doing my first call-in. Two quick things for you today. First, would love to hear, just for my own curiosity, who is your favorite and least favorite ACC school that does wrestling for each of you? Second thing that I'm curious about is if you guys have any plans for collaborations with other wrestling YouTube content creators. I think there's a lot of untapped potential in this area. Pretty much it seems like everybody is off completely doing their own thing. And I don't know, just a curious idea and wondering if anybody's reached out to you guys or if you have any desire to reach out to anybody else. Love the show.
All right. Thank you, Stetson. We appreciate your support and commenting and the call. So there's what, 7 ACC schools?
Least
Yeah.
favorite, that's easy for me, Duke.
I was about to say, it's like, I don't
How
really follow a
dare
lot
you.
of Duke wrestling.
How dare you? They had the fine.
You gonna rank them 1 through 7?
There's only 7 of them.
I guess we could, yeah.
Mike, you agree with that, Duke?
Yeah, I just don't really follow them. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
Duke
and
is
they never
kinda
really
moved on.
have anyone that great. The best
I
guys
feel like
that-
Virginia's
like
pretty
15 years
close
is
there
Fine
for me
Silvers.
too.
UVA?
Yeah, who's Virginia got?
I don't even know.
Virginia, I feel like is a bigger school and like has the potential. Duke is like what 2,000 kids or something. It's a huge
Duke's a
basketball school. Yeah,
That's why I don't like them.
I'm gonna stray away.
Sworn
I'm gonna
enemy.
do Duke. Although I don't like Duke's logo. I think it's disgusting. It's got like a
The Blue
weird
Devils,
like
whatever it is?
crystal in between the D. I hate it. No, Duke had that really good guy, Connor
Brothers.
Hartman at 197.
Oh, he has one of the most epic scrambles ever.
I know. Against Brett Favre.
Yeah, against Brett Favre.
I think I'll put Duke as 6 though. Number 1 for me is gonna be Stanford. I really like Stanford's team.
Whoa.
And then I'd probably put Pitt as number 2.
Really, Pitt.
Whoa.
And then Virginia Tech. You guys feel free to chime in.
You're just running with it here.
Probably NC State next, and then North Carolina. UNC.
Dang. No, I'd probably go VT as number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Probably do UNC as number 6.
Oh. Wow, below Virginia?
Yeah, I'll put Virginia next.
Can you name 3 wrestlers on Virginia's team?
You see,
I don't think I can either.
yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see. I'd probably go Pitt, Stanford, and NC State as number 2.
What order?
Pitt 4.
Oh, Pitt, Stanford, NC State. Old coach. Not as much as Virginia Tech, though.
Oh, Virginia Tech's impressed me more lately, especially with how they just spanked NC State.
I think I like Pitt's coach, too. I think he does a good job over there. Mike?
I want to say VT NC State at the top, but I feel like that's just because I know them as like traditional ACC schools. I don't typically think of Stanford when I think of the ACCs. but
true.
Stanford does have a soft spot in my heart.
Was it Shane
Um,
Griffith?
yeah, I think that like, if you're a fan of wrestling, like that's a big time for you.
Yeah.
Shane, um, a lot of great wrestlers have come through there, Real Woods as well. Um, Vincenzo Joseph helped coach there for a bit. Uh,
And now
uh,
the old Princeton coach is
yeah,
there.
I'll put Stanford as one.
Hey,
Whoa, you talked
let's
yourself into it.
go.
But again, I don't think of them as a traditional. I think,
I mean,
for
they
me, it would
shouldn't. It's the
They've
probably.
been in the
Atlantic
conference for like
Coastal
a year or two.
Conference, and they're in
What?
California.
That's exactly why I'm not like, how are they an ACC school? It doesn't really
Atlantic
jive for
Coast
me.
Conference takes on Stanford, a West Coast team.
Um, I would probably say I want to go NC State because of the Connecticut connections. Um,
I mean, I don't do that for the Connecticut connection at all.
I do that because I know so many guys
I know
around my age
he
that wrestle
was
there.
my head coach, so that's
Yeah, that's your connection. I'll go I'll go VT third. I think that they're doing big things and with this group they're bringing in, it should be exciting. I'm gonna go UNC four only for the sole reason that one of my high schoolers might be going there to wrestle.
what.
I'll put Pitt five because I
You,
do like Max Stout, and I will put Virginia next because I
I
have no idea who's on the team.
like Max Stout.
So there you go. That's our ACC rankings. And then for part two, collaborations. I
We did
mean,
collaborate once.
we did
We
collaborate
did.
once. Cornell Kevin reached out to in the comments.
No,
I
or
connected with him
email.
somehow.
Yeah, I think he emailed.
Oh yeah, he emailed. He emailed.
But
And
yeah,
we
that
were
was
on
our,
BEG's
Yes.
claw mock draft.
that we
So Cornell Kevin hooked that up. But as far as any other collaborations, no one's reached out. I mean, my perspective is it's hard enough to get us three together.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say.
I mean, it's just I mean, we've collaborated with Tom Halleck at Claw quite a bit of times. We've interviewed him
yeah two
um
times.
a few times, but in terms of like any other wrestling personalities, I don't know.
I feel
We're just we're doing our own thing and
Not opposed to it, but we're also not actively seeking, I'd say.
exactly.
I put an email into Fanco and he never responded to me.
He did?
No, he never. He shut down the channel. So
Oh.
that was a little joke.
He
Um,
He's on the
Josiah,
quest to 50,000. We have taken up his
he
quest. We will get to
he's managing
50,000 before he
that
does.
popular YouTuber's channel. I
yeah,
forget his
he's on.
name.
He's like on another channel now. But
Yeah.
no,
Do you
I
think we'll
agree.
get to 50,000 before him?
I don't know. I hope so.
Considering he doesn't do anything on his channel, I'd hope so too.
But no, I mean, just to what you guys were saying earlier, like to get the three of us to film together is so hard sometimes that we'll start this conversation like 3 days in advance. Say, okay, everyone good for Monday at 8:30 p.m. and then no one will respond, and then we'll just keep pestering each other throughout the day. And it's like 8:15, it's like, oh yeah, I'm actually free now.
Yeah.
Let me just eat dinner first.
Yeah, I always have to eat first. That's the delay.
And I usually try to
So,
eat while we're doing it, so
yeah, I just caught you
I know.
off camera.
I was trying to be subtle
So
about it.
Stetson, we
Cat.
appreciate the call. Hopefully, we entertained you with the ACC ranking. Okay, now into the meat of the video. Still too early winners picks, and I think we're gonna do something a little fun today. Let's start at heavyweight and go down, shall we?
Oh,
Oh, backwards.
All right. So Mike L and I both had AJ Ferrari. He obviously took a loss to Nick Feldman this weekend. Does this change your opinion, Mike L?
No, in fact, I'm gonna quote what AJ Ferrari said.
oh yeah, he did say yeah.
Where he in the middle of the duel was tweeting. Um,
Never
where I'm like
losses,
this, I was
only
like this guy,
lessons.
yeah. I was like, dude, don't you have to focus up on what you're doing?
I said
And
he's
the
refocused.
answer is no, because he is just a different beast.
Wow.
Um, but what did he say? Oh, he goes, I don't know what happened in that sequence. I was seeing stars. I'll be back soon though. Never losses, only lessons. And for that reason, I'm going with AJ Ferrari over everybody.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Jack,
My Mike
are you
M.
going with the same thing? Are you
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with AJ. I think I mean The way he took down Feldman as soon as he gave up that, I think it was a fluke takedown. He bumped his head. Feldman spun around. He thought he was out of bounds. He was a little out of it. I mean, AJ wrestles so asinine sometimes. Like he literally lifted up his leg, like hopped on one leg, stood straight up. Like, dude, just like do that blast double. No one can stop it. But I mean, just purely like if it's not AJ, who's it gonna be? And Mike M, you might tell me.
I know who's saying.
Oh, who am I saying?
Going with Younger.
No, I'm actually not going.
No, no. Actually, wait. I think I can guess yours. You're a big Nick Feldman fan.
No,
Am I?
he's low on Nick
Really?
Feldman.
No,
He
I'm
said biggest bust of the year was Nick
he's gonna
Feldman.
pick Nick to he's gonna go against the grain
No,
of
I think he's
himself.
going Trumbull. I think he's gonna say
I
Trumbull.
can see Trumbull.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go with Isaac Trimble there. I thought AJ was gonna go undefeated on the year because he was on his quest for Hodge, and now that that is a blemish on there, I'm gonna see what Trumble's got once he's in the
It's
driver's
so
seat
funny
next.
because Mike Lawn, it's like, oh, one loss, not that big a deal for me. Mike M is like, oh, loss? Oh, he's not even gonna All American
That's
anymore.
Until it
that's
He
comes to
lost
Trelly.
a match.
that's not true.
Until it comes to Trelly and Robinson.
Yeah, well, well, we didn't.
We'll
Yeah,
get
that's
there.
true.
We'll
We'll
get
see.
there. We'll get there.
All right, Mike M. You had AJ at 197. Do you think he'll make them cut down?
No, no, I don't think he'll make the cut down. Um, I'm gonna stick with who I picked as the number one in the All American rankings, and I got Rocky Elam.
Rock,
That's
the
just
Rock
what.
himself.
Rocky Elam, hey, he's getting his fifth All American honors, and to boot, getting that title.
You're
I mean,
picking two guys coming off of injuries.
yes, because they're gonna be better than ever.
Mm.
Plus, Rocky looked pretty good at the whatever tournament it was, Tiger Style. He was getting bonus points every time.
Great.
Tigers.
Okay. I had Cody Merrill. In fairness, that was before like we'd seen
Yeah, I mean
anything. Now we've seen like
big
six
news. Yeah.
matches. He's a tough wrestler, but I don't think. I mean, obviously, he took a loss to Massimo ending. This one's tricky for me. I want to put Josh Barr, but I feel like he might be injured.
Yeah.
And do I want to say Conor Mirasola as a national title? Not quite there yet. So if I don't put Josh Barr, then who do I even put? Stephen Little? I'm gonna put Josh Barr. I mean, if they could get Carter ready after a torn ACL in 2 weeks, I'm sure they'll put something together for Josh Barr.
You know what's funny is that I actually had the same thing where we talked about it earlier. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Josh Barr is going to be have to, injury redshirt at all. And then I was like, oh, Conor Mirasola, it's his time to shine. He's going to win the national championship. And then Mike was like, that's not happening. I was like, Mirasola for Hodge, dude, it's happening. I don't believe
He,
that though.
he
If
majored a guy that was round of 12, and now he's going to be the title contender.
Yeah, but Mike M, you seem weirdly adamantly against Mirasola for some reason.
Yeah, he's part of the
More
Mirasola
so
hate
than
club.
other guys, I feel. I don't know what it is about Mirasola in particular. Where did he
He
hurt you?
Um, I agree though that if I'm like, oh, I'm hoping Josh Barr is okay. They've said it's not think nothing serious. Um, who knows if he's going to wrestle at the Black Knight, tournament. And I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe they will redshirt him. And if that's the case, I don't see Mirasola winning the title, but I think he's going to be a high All-American. Um, but I do have to believe that I saw the early reports that said, oh, he'll be out for like 6 weeks, and that was 4 weeks ago or whatever it is now. So I'm gonna go with Josh Barr when he makes his return, and God willing, he's gonna get it done.
Wow. Okay. 184. I'll kick this one off. Wow, Mike and I are 2 for 2 on the same ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that.
Okay, Max McAnally took a loss to Aiden Sinclair. This one was a big shakeup at 184. Am I ready to drop everything after this weekend? I
And
am
Fishback brought him to overtime
concerned
too.
that I don't like guys who wrestle matches super close, and McAnally takes a lot of matches to overtime. And like we've said multiple times, you can only do that so many times before it bites you, and that's what happened against Sinclair. Sinclair was the closest guy to taking down Angelo Ferrari. I do feel like Angelo kind of has that intangible of just getting it done. He has that like Carter
Clutch gene.
Sirachi ability of just not losing. So for that reason, I am changing it to Angelo Ferrari.
Oh, you joining my old pick. Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if yours is going to change.
Mine, honestly, if Sinclair beat McAnally and Ferrari, it probably would have been switched to Aiden Sinclair if he was able to
Oh.
knock off those two guys who we were all debating as the top two guys at 84, at least up until now. I'm sticking with Angelo. Yeah, like you said, he's got that intangible. He's very good at not losing.
It's just he's so hard to score on.
Yes, that he is, and I I'm gonna stick with him. I mean, is Aiden Sinclair a title threat? I mean, potentially, especially if he could beat Max. Um, but for now, I'm sticking with who I had originally picked. So
Mm.
Angelo, it is.
When we talked about this, we said, it looks like Max and Angelo are on their own island. And I think Max kind of fell back a little bit. And obviously, Aiden Sinclair kind of took a step up. And I don't think it's going to be Ryder. I don't think it's going to be Rocco. I want to say Aiden can get it done, especially after having such a close match with Angelo. And, there were times when, oh, he's right there. He's so close to scoring. But to Jack's point, Angelo has that clutch gene. He just finds a way to win. I want to say it's
That's something
Max.
you can't really teach.
Yeah, exactly. That's that intangible. He's just that ultimate competitor. Um, I want to say it's Max as well because hey, you looked so good in your off season. Everyone takes a bad loss every now and then. Um, it is so early in the year. Do you bounce back? I'm gonna go with Aiden Sinclair actually. I'm gonna
Whoa.
say that I'm
Oh.
gonna say, Ben Askren talked about this, that him and Aiden were like, we're gonna, we independently developed the same strategy on how to beat Angelo. And when they talked about it, he's
I
like, oh
remember
my
that.
gosh, he's like, I had the same idea for that. And so I think that the more the season goes on, the more he can continue to improve. And, the only thing that doesn't help me in this case is I think the grind of the Big Ten schedule, having guys like Rocco Welsh and Angelo Ferrari and Max McAnally have to see each other multiple times, I think that gives them a better chance to figure one another out. And Aiden doesn't have that. This was his big moment to see Ferrari and his big moment to see Max McAnally. Um, I think Ferrari is someone that you have to wrestle 1,000 times to figure out how to beat. He's that crafty. He's that controlled. He has such a good job holding center and slowing down the match to his pace and then striking like a cobra when he's ready to. And that's a feel you have to get through a lot of experience, just like wrestling someone like Keegan O'Toole or David Carr. But I am going to give it to Aiden Sinclair as my kind of out there pick. I hope he can get it done. I think it'd be awesome for Missouri to have another national champ after so long.
What do you mean? Keegan
Well,
O'Toole,
not
like
having one,
3 years
not having one
ago.
last year.
After so long, it's been
After not having
a
one last year,
drought.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
2 years, 2 years,
Well, it
three
will be
years,
2 years.
Yeah.
3 years. No?
Keegan didn't win last year,
But
but he won 2 years ago.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 74. Mike Long, go ahead.
it's obviously Mitchell Vasserbrink.
74, 74.
74?
Oh, Levi Haynes. Obviously, I was looking at
Obviously,
65.
Mitchell Messenbrick's going to beat Levi Haynes for the 174
It'll be
spot.
the craziest wrestle off when he enters in as in a black, black silhouette like Shane Griffith.
So, wait, you're saying you weren't impressed by Pat Kennedy's performance this weekend?
When he
To
lost.
that he could then
No, Pat Kenny didn't lose.
that he
Didn't he
could
lose in
then beat.
overtime? Oh no, he won in overtime over
Yeah, he
against
won in overtime. Yeah.
He had
yeah.
2 overtime matches. Harkla and
Minto didn't really
Facundo.
impress you either.
No, I didn't think Minto was going to be that great in general, but no, I think Pat Kennedy's great. Um, I was surprised how close he wrestled with Facundo.
Yeah,
If I'm being
that
honest.
was very surprising.
I really thought there was a chance for Facundo to get that one done. I also was surprised at how close he was with Harkla.
He also beat
Um,
Cam Steed, even though Cam Steed kind of blew that match.
yeah, 6-4. I mean, that was another close one. And then even wrestling Colin Kelly from Illinois was 5-3. Just, a very close weekend for him. I do think Levi Haynes has ascended levels.
Okay,
And
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that because we were talking about this in the group chat earlier.
we were.
Because I was ridiculed by you by saying Carson Harkla could beat Levi
Couldn't.
Haynes. And you were
Can't be
like,
possible.
nope, simply not possible.
It's end of what did I
Levi's
say?
jumped
Simply put.
levels. And I was like, okay, well, don't you think Max McAnally has jumped levels as a U23 freestyle
And
champion
I
who
said,
beats Aiden Sinclair in freestyle this summer? And then look what just happened in folk style.
and
Completely
then,
different
but
game.
I respond to that and I said, senior world finalist is a little bit different than a
Just
U20 champ, national world champ.
yeah. Yeah, it's not as good.
I mean, Levi teched his way through U23s and then beat several defending world champions in the senior level.
Watch
Um,
him not tech his way through this tournament. He won't. You know
he
he
won't,
won't.
no. Well, but I
Yeah.
think Levi is going to be more of a point scorer this year than he has in
Well,
previous years.
I
I
mean,
think last year,
as you all know, I'm a very great Penn State fan. So when I say this, Levi is leading Penn State in bonus. He is the most
again,
dominant guy
I know.
currently. He's the Hodge favorite,
Levi for Hodge.
only guy with a pin.
I have the shirts
Yeah.
already printed, dude. I got 1,000 of them shipping.
One match.
Haynes for Hodge,
It has a good
Levi,
ring to it.
55% bonus last year, 65 2 years ago,
and
34
currently 100%.
I
his
think
freshman year.
part of it too is that last year he wasn't a full size 74. He has grown into it a little bit more this year.
I'm
Mike,
sticking with Levi.
you're sticking with Levi.
Yeah. Who
I mean,
won't lose to
until
Harkle?
someone shows me that they could beat him by beating him.
I'm glad you say that because I think at this point, people have been saying the name and I haven't been listening. And I feel like there's one guy, not one guy. I think the guy who has the best chance of knocking him out and winning the title is Simon Ruiz. And I am
Really?
going to, for the fun of it, put Simon Ruiz.
What?
His 2-0 win over Facundo didn't. I like Sam Ruiz, and I thought he was going to be. I
Dude
heard
is a
that.
hammer on top.
I know.
Very I mean, yeah, obviously Pinto took him down a couple times. Pinto's weird. Um I don't know. I'm just having a weird feeling about it. I should have listened. I'm on board now. Rolling
I
with the
just think
train.
that I would have liked to have seen him have a more dominant win over Facundo, considering that
You're
Facundo
saying
did
like
look up to him.
Facundo's not like I mean Facundo's like
Not an
right in
All-American.
the top All-American mix.
He's in the mix for a potential All-American. That's a huge jump for being a national champ over Levi Haynes.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
All
Mhm.
right. I'm gonna go Mitchell Messenbrain. Well, actually, hold on. Let's talk it
Do you
through.
like
Let's
it?
talk it through. It's not a foregone conclusion. What we have learned from this past weekend is
What
Yes,
did we
that
learn from this past one?
anyone is beatable, and
it's
the
true.
second we start getting ahead of ourselves and go automatic lock, Gable Steveson last year,
Yeah, I remember
automatic
Mike
lock.
being adamant, like, let's just write Gable across the whole thing.
But did we not just do that?
Let's put the argument
You
up
guys,
there. D Lockett probably at this point is the only question mark
yeah,
I think
against
Caliendo beats
Messenbray.
him next time they wrestle.
You think Caliendo beats Lockett?
Next time they wrestle, yeah.
really.
Really? He didn't
Yeah.
score on him. He couldn't take him down.
I
He
don't
couldn't even
know.
get to a leg.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't be like shocking if Caliendo was able to reverse it, but at the moment, I'm not exactly thinking Caliendo's
Plus,
the
Caliendo's
favorite.
going to drop down to 57.
If he does, it's a smart move for him.
There's actually a speak pipe message talking about an Iowa shift, but we'll talk about that in
Like
another video.
Pangea.
Uh, I I don't want to get a little too funny. I just made a pretty big pick on the last one. I am gonna pick Mitchell. I think the pace is gonna be too much for a guy like Lockett to
Like,
overcome. But
see
who
Lockett
knows?
being in the finals,
Yeah, I think
and
he,
he'd probably be very happy with the fact that he was in the finals as a freshman.
he's a competitor. I don't know if he'd be happy with that.
He'd be so happy.
He'd be mad to lose.
I didn't say he'd lose, but
If
I
he
mean,
does lose,
well, yeah, he could lose. He probably will. That's why I'm stick like with Levi. Until someone shows me that they can beat him, I I don't have reason to think that Mesenbrink's gonna not repeat.
yeah. I mean, I think D Lockett's look great. But again, it's so early in the season. Who knows how things can progress or regress. D Lockett in a freestyle sense looked so great at U20s, not this season, but the year before, and then completely moved from second to fifth. And it's like, oh dang, dude, like you looked like you had gotten so much better. What happened? So I think that this is where you'll see some of that lack of experience at the collegiate level might come into the NCAA tournament for him, where he could be better than a lot of these guys, and then just get like a little bit finessed by some of them at the in a tournament setting.
Okay, Mike M, 157. You had Daniel Cardenas.
Yeah, I'm not as high on Daniel Cardenas after he
Uh,
majored by a freshman.
come on, it's early.
Yeah, but it's one thing if you lose a match. It's another thing you get bonused. Like, it's not often that a
He also
national.
lost to Ty Waters in the All-Star Classic.
Yes. But I mean, it's not often that a national champ, a guy that goes on to win the national champ prior in the year, got majored. Like, is that's not an often occurring event. So
So,
I can't maintain with Daniel Card.
okay.
Now, I I mean, Trelly I think is definitely someone that is in the mix, but he got majored himself. And then he also lost another match at Mitch. I mean, I don't think he'll lose that one, but
Who's the guy that got majored by Iowa? Or no,
you
NC
talk about
State.
Brett Metcalf, tech the guy, and then
Yeah, yeah.
I said it's not an often
Darian,
occurring.
what was the guy's name? Brent Metcalf was
Darian
just
Caldwell?
Darian Caldwell, yeah.
That's not frequently occurring
Okay.
event. Um, you know what? Yeah, for giggles, let's throw the freshman out there, Landon
Yeah,
Robideau.
I mean, it's not for giggles. The dude's the real
it's legit,
deal.
man. He's serious threat.
I mean, I didn't know this, but like Flo's big board of high school, let me just read the names. Top 10. Number 10, Aaron Seidel, redshirting. Number 9, Leo DeLuca, redshirting. Number 8, Daniel Zepeda, redshirting. Number 7, Sergio Vega, who pretty darn good.
Saw him,
Number
yes, very
6,
good.
Seth Mendoza, who was like jumping weight classes this weekend. I don't even know what weight class he's going. Number 5, Landon Robidoux. Number 4, Anthony Knox, gray shirting. Number 3, D Lockett. Number 2, PJ Duke. Number 1, Marcus Blaze. So Landon Robidoux was the number 1 at his weight class at 157 for high school,
Mm.
coming out of high school. So yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean
he's the guy that majored Cardenas. Cardenas was my former pick.
yeah
He's
he messed up Jackson Arrington too.
yeah, 8-2. Like he's proving himself to be a force at this weight. So I'm yeah, I'm gonna go with Robideau.
Good for you. I think he's legit, man. He's
Good
an
for
exciting
you.
No, he's an
So
exciting wrestler.
Good for
condescending.
you. He's
Good.
legit. He's never beat PJ Duke, but
I mean, he has, and I'll get there when I get there. I think that it was an all-time miss by Minnesota. I mean, he was committed there, and then Oklahoma State he just changed to Oklahoma State in like the 11th hour. Like that's a huge miss for them.
Who was?
Landon was committed to Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's his home state.
Yeah. Mike Lawn, who do you have?
PJ Duke.
PJ Duke. Now, answer me this. Um, if PJ Duke redshirts, and it's Joe
PJ
Seeley.
Duke red shirts. I'm gonna go with Landon.
Really?
Yeah, I've been super impressed by him. Um, again, unless like there is a rumor, the Caliendo thing. If he drops down to 57, it's tough to not pick him. But I just don't
I
see that
wouldn't
that
be
shift
swayed.
happening. Yeah, I don't see the shift happening at this point. Brandon Cannon's looked great. What a story that guy's had, honestly,
Yeah,
where
he's doing well.
I remember him having cancer when he was in high school, and then beating that, and now, just continuing to, impress and not, just take on every challenge that comes his way. But I am going with PJ Duke. If he doesn't wrestle, as of right now, Joe Seeley is has had the spot. But I believe PJ is gonna descend down. He's supposedly certified at 174. Um, and if he can make 57 and hold it, I think he's going to be the national champ. He's already beaten Landon. Again, it is freestyle, but he's beaten him 9-0 and 7-4. Or no, 7-0 and 9-4, actually. For the U20 World Team spot with which PJ won the World Championship. Um, so I just think he's PJ is so good from his feet, and I look forward to seeing these matchups.
Um, for the sake of keeping it funky fresh, I'm gonna put probably maybe the most talented guy. I'll go Meyer Shapiro just to keep it funky
It's a total
fresh.
possibility. He's a great wrestler. I continue to worry about his health. I think they're doing an awesome job with it this year, where they're like, hey, you're only going to wrestle the second semester. You're going to be on a huge pitch count. Um, but when you've had head issues and concussions like Myers had, it's once you've had one, you're more susceptible to another. And I think he's got to be super careful that his his life after wrestling isn't affected, is what I'd like to say.
I also have two Cornell champions, which I don't know how I feel about, but regardless, let's go with it. All right, 49. Let me start with this one. You know
Noah
where I'm going
Nininger?
right here. Let's go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun,
You
dun-dun-dun,
mean you're not going for Noah
dun-dun-dun,
Nininger? He didn't
dun-dun-dun-dun,
impress you?
dun-dun-dun. Yeah, Noah Ninja had a great weekend, but he was also a top I was looking, he was on the top list. I forget what number he was at, but he's on this list as well. Caleb Larkin, what else do I need to say? If you watched our All Star or the national duels, I mean, you've been watching the channel for the past 2 years. I've been waiting for this moment. He finally got his moment, and just wait and watch.
Yeah. I mean, I Jack keeps talking him up. I feel like he's slowly winning me over because I did put him on the All-American as one of the top guys at All-American, and then he just beat up on Lachlan McNeil, and then he teched
Noah Ninja was number 48 on the big board last year.
uh, um Pinero's been looking pretty solid, but I don't really feel like I could pick Pinero because I don't really trust him. What it was his freshman year, he was the 4 seed and then like went 0-2 or something like that, or he was with a 5 seed or
It's a
something.
new Pinero, a
And
better one,
improved.
Yeah, the new and improved Pinero,
a
who
better
is,
one.
I feel like Frost is going to be the guy come NCAAs.
Wait, you're putting Jacob Frost?
No, 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 I'm not gonna put Evan Frost. He's not even starting at the moment. So no, I'm
You had
not.
him number 2 at the All
I
American
know, but
video.
now that Pinero's the guy for now, at
That's
least.
the thing with this weight class. It's just such a crapshoot. Like, who are you gonna choose?
I have mine actually locked and loaded.
Ethan Styles, he's been looking okay, but he's also got some losses. Aiden Valencia's looking pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, Aiden
Got a
Valencia could be
loss.
a good pick,
Jackson
actually.
Joy.
Jackson Joy is undefeated, so he's
Cornell can't have
looking.
3 champions in the same year,
Mm,
especially after he got worked by Bo Bassett.
Yeah.
damn it.
So did you make a decision? Do we need to circle back? Because Mike's chomping at the bit.
Chomping over here.
Yeah, he's
He
ready
doesn't
to.
have enough lions on the board. He's got to add one.
He needs another lion. Yeah, Mike, go ahead. Put your lion on the board.
Bo Bassett. Reclass. Goes second semester.
No.
I'm serious. Look, how good has Bo looked?
You're gonna wait. You're serious to put in here?
I think it's a real look. If the rumor with Jax is true, why couldn't it be true for Bo?
But Bo's not going to be at Penn State.
I, you funny guy. Um, I could see him doing it. He's Jackson Joy's only loss, and it's a major. It's not like it's like, oh wow, look at this close. He beat him. He was chasing a tech. Um, but I think with the plan of
Why would
Caleb
they? Why would
Henson
they redshirt Henson?
to put in Bo Bassett,
Yeah,
it's the same thing as why are they letting Ramirez? Why'd they get Casey Swiderski? Why'd they get Richie Figs if they're going to put in Ramirez just to put in Jax Forrest?
40 chess at Oklahoma State.
Of course, I'm going Shane Van Ness until proven otherwise. But I definitely could see some, top talent. I mean, this when we talked about Caleb Henson leaving, we're like, okay, well, who's now it's an easy weight class. But you're seeing a lot of guys emerge. You have obviously Larkin. I like Jackson Joy. He's somebody I followed through high school. Um, Obviously, I'm a big Shane Van Ness fan. I think Lachlan McNeil could maybe bounce back. Pinheiro Johnson has the abilities. Can he put it together at the right time?
This guy,
Aiden
he's
Valencia.
talking about everyone under the sun except for Larkin.
I said Larkin. I said him second.
Okay.
I tell you who it won't be. It won't be Casey Swiderski.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think two was a preemptively
That
high
was like they're like, yeah,
ranking.
second, man. You saw him beat Lachlan McNeil. He should be the number two guy. I'm gonna go Shane Van Ness. But I could see Shane not getting it done. I mean, it's totally possible. He's not put it together at nationals as good as he should.
I'm not super confident here. I was considering Aiden Valencia for a hot minute, but I didn't even have him to All-American. So just because
Yeah,
he
that could
made,
change.
yeah, I know. I'm considering he might
We
be
didn't
able.
know what weight class he was at.
Yeah, but that too. But and he did major Swiderski, but Swiderski is not really a good barometer to go off of. So I'm gonna go with your boy Jack.
Caleb
Let's
Larkin,
go.
nice. The Lark.
I would like credit for this when it happens, though.
What if
And
I
you're the bandwagon.
I am the
You
bandwagon.
can't take credit for the right pick because I've been steering the ship. You're the second in command on this one,
This
and I
is
appreciate
like
it.
if Lenny Pinto wins the national title. It was all Jack.
Right. I don't even have that. Three weights left, and we got some good ones. 141. Could we see Sergio Vega as a title threat?
I just don't see it. Mendez is the same way that
I know. I gotta go
Angelo
Mendez.
Ferrari. Yeah.
Ohio State. I'm so nervous. I put a poll. Which team is going to win the national duels? I put four teams on there. I didn't put Ohio State as an option. And then they win the whole thing. You know that there are social media persons just scouring, waiting for us to say anything bad about that program for them to blast us. So Jesse Mendez will absolutely, hands down, win this championship
He'll
this
probably
year.
win two national championships this season.
Oh, I don't think he could do. Well, I mean, then Penn State wouldn't win
Yeah.
their title as a team, but unlikely, I guess.
Mike Long, you agree?
I think Jesse Mendez is the same kind of clutch gene that we've seen in Angelo Ferrari. And we've seen him do it for multiple years in a row now. It's not like he was a one and done. Um, he's so tough to beat. And every
Yeah,
time you
but it's
think
really
you have
hard to
him,
win three titles.
Yeah, I
well,
was
not
just thinking
above
about this
Bartlett's
today.
there.
When's the last non-Penn State wrestler to win three titles?
Ooh.
Spencer Lee,
Yeah.
not
Spencer Lee,
Gable.
who was on his quest to
Did
four.
Kyle Snyder have two or three?
He had
He
three.
had three.
Kyle Snyder had three.
Lost as a freshman.
Derringer had three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most recent was Spencer Lee.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of
yeah.
Penn State guys have had three. Bo Nickel, Nolf,
Yep.
Messenbrink will probably have three.
Messenbrink should have three. Um, yeah, I think Jesse Mendez is just so skilled, and
But
he
what about
really is.
Stanek?
It totally is possible. I want to see him wrestle this year. I was hoping we'd see it at the national duels, and we didn't. Um, but yeah, until just like with Levi, just like with Mitch, until someone has shown me that they can go with Jesse Mendez and beat him when it matters. I mean, Brock Hardy's the only guy, maybe, and even then, it's Jesse's beating him.
I mean, there
With
is a guy that's majored Hardy though.
Yeah, but with Bo Bartlett being gone, I don't see Jesse Mendez losing again in college.
Really?
I think it's a possibility.
Really?
Mike, you're the best takes in the house. Where do you have it?
I'm inclined to think that some fresh blood is going to be winning
Whoa.
the title. Um, that's just my gut. Is that as much as I'd love to pick,
This guy's gonna go Vance Poundbauer.
no, Von Bauer has really not been looking good. Um, wow. The last time that Brock Hardy got majored was against Tegan Jameson.
Listen, Nebraska had diarrhea or something. They
Yeah,
were they were buns yesterday.
find out they were all accidentally poisoned and still chose to wrestle anyway.
You know what? Yeah, give me the young blood. Give me Vega.
This guy's on one tonight. All right, well, why don't you lead off 33? Because that one's also going to be. No, you like Bird, but the 33 arguably could see Jax Forrest potentially, if the rumors are true. You could see Ben Davino. You could see Marcus Blaze. All three young guns. Can they knock off Bird? Mike's going to say no.
No, not Bird.
No.
See,
They've already beaten Ayala.
but I was never high on Ayala.
I was. I clearly was. I forgot about that.
Bird has done nothing but win. He's
His
6-0
girlfriend's so
this
tall.
year.
Man, all I know is his girlfriend's tall.
It's true. Bird, yeah. All he does is win, no
He lost
matter
one
what.
match last year, and that was to Drake Ayala.
And he's figured that out. It wasn't even competitive.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Mike, are you sticking with yours?
I am. I mean, look, Marcus
Okay.
Blaze had a huge win this past week. It was an upset. If you look at WrestleStat, where they expected him to lose 19 to
You
0.
cannot call that an upset.
He actually
Using Russell
completely
as the
reversed it. Is that he teched a guy that was expecting to tech him. I
Now,
mean, that's
that's
amazing.
according to WrestleStat.
They
didn't
has
Ben
wrestling stat
Davino
in the name.
didn't Ben
Oh my
Davino
God.
beat Marcus Blaze in high school folk
He did
style?
once, yes. Folk style.
Their most recent, right?
I believe, yeah, it was Marcus's last loss in high school.
Yeah.
It was like
So you're
2022.
you're just high on Marcus because of the freestyle?
No, I'm high because I'm high in life. Um,
That's why, yeah.
I
Okay.
think Marcus has made tremendous strides. I mean, you know, his last loss, like I said, it was several years ago to Ben Davino. Obviously, Ben Davino's great, um, but I just think Marcus is gonna beat him.
If Jax Forrest is in the field, who are you picking?
What's interesting is I think Jax Forrest's best style is actually freestyle. I mean, you're talking about a kid that lost in folk style relatively recently. I mean, he didn't even win his own regions 2 seasons ago.
You're
For
talking
whatever
two
reason,
years ago. What are
you're
you
talking about
talking
Marcus
about?
Blaze losing to Ben Davino like 4 years ago.
He didn't even win regionals.
Um, I don't know. It's funny because you look at Bo's style and look at Jax's style, and you go, "Oh, well, of course, Bo is going to be better at freestyle, and Jax is going to be better at folk style." And then it's actually the opposite. For as good as Jax is, I still think his dominant style is freestyle. Um, I think it's silly if he goes so early. I mean, Oklahoma State's trying to build this super program. Why would you waste a year of eligibility on a second semester? Um,
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why you would rush it, but
but if that's the case, I'm still going Marcus. I'm riding for him.
wow. I'm gonna ride for a guy that has looked just disgusting filth. Just filthy. What's that
Filthy.
um
Vega,
wait. Hold on. This is gonna pay off.
Dylan Shaver.
Dylan Shaver.
Wait. Okay. I finally threw away my vacuum cleaner. It was just collecting dust.
ho, ho, ho. You're saying it didn't suck?
It didn't suck. No, it was collecting dust. It was collecting dust.
Ah,
The filth that this guy has, Ben Divino,
dude,
the
swagger.
murderer's row of Ohio State. I can't go against Ohio State or else they'll ridicule me. So
Is Ohio State the best 1, 2, 3 at 125, 33, and 41 in the country? What
Well,
do you
that
got?
drop
depends
it
on
in
who
the
the
comments down
25
below.
is.
That depends who their 25 is.
Yeah, I mean, I could see this going five different directions. Bird could repeat, but it's just so hard to repeat, as we were saying, like multiple time non-Penn State wrestlers, no national champions repeats. When was the last repeat from a non Jesse Mendez, right? Was the most recent repeat
Yeah,
national title. Not even Keegan O'Toole
not
could
even Keegan
repeat
O'Toole.
Well, no,
back to back seasons.
he did.
Not recently.
He got two in a row, and he was
Oh,
going
he
for his,
did get two in a row? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He was going for his third, and he
Well,
took.
he's an example. Yeah, but not that many. Even Gable, right? No. Or no, he
Abel
did.
got two.
He got two. Oh, yeah, he got two in a row.
Not, I mean, there was kind of that time in
You know
between.
what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, our last week class. I'm actually gonna stick with my boy Jory Volk. I'm actually liking this pick. He beat Ventresca twice. He got beat by Buzakis, but Buzakis to me is a guy that can wrestle with literally anyone, but we haven't seen him put it together in March. So, um, I think Volk's as good a pick as anyone. I mean, he beat Ventresca twice, so good enough for me.
I do want to say that Keegan O'Toole didn't win two. I mean, he did win two in a row, but then he didn't win two in a row because he took
Seriously,
bronze when he
five
lost
seasons.
to David Carr in the semis. Because then Carr beat Messenbrink in the finals. That was in
He
24.
took third, first.
No, he took
I think he
Keegan
did
O'Toole took
3-1-1, 3-2.
no, Keegan O'Toole went 3-1-1-3-2. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He had the fifth
but he
year.
won two in a row.
He did.
Yeah,
But not that's what I said. He did, but he didn't.
yeah.
Not the most recent two.
I am sticking with Vincent Robinson.
Wow.
Guy
Just
can't even beat
He can't even win the ACC
Ventresca.
title.
Can't
he
even
can't beat Ventresca, but that's the only guy he seems to. He's got like three of his career losses are from Ventresca alone.
Listen, this guy's best win is against Troy Spratly.
Ventresca for Hodge?
The
Question mark?
returning national runner-up, that's his best win.
I don't think either of those
Bless
guys are
you.
making the finals again this year. I've said that, and I'm still going to ride with it.
I'm still going Luke Little.
Yeah, he has six career losses, and three of them are Ventresca, and one's a med forfeit. Two of them are med forfeits. So those
You
don't even.
honestly, wait a second, Michael.
I'm looking at it now. Seven. I
it.
know. I just looked at it. Seven.
Seven? Come
I
on,
just
you
looked at
seriously think they had two last year? They had two. You seriously think
I
they're
mean,
gonna have
what we could do
seven this
next.
year?
The next video is going to be confidence picks, and we rank our top 10 and on a scale of one most confident to 10 the least confident.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that would be a lot different.
I mean, a lot of these I don't feel confident about.
Well,
I only
then
really feel confident in 41 and 65 and 97.
and
But since
285.
he's injured, I don't know. So
So you just lost some confidence.
yeah, I lost some confidence. Yeah. So there you have it. That's our still too early winners picks. Wow. Drop a comment down below. Who do you have winning the title at this point? We would love to hear from you. Or if you want to leave us an audio message, www.speakpipe.com/cactus wrestling. It's in the description down below. And you hit that like button and subscribe button on the way out. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the season. We were at 2,706.
I think we got it.
So yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. And if there's anything, you guys want us to talk about, let us know in the comments or give us a call, and we'll see you guys next video.